Draisaitl, Evan Bouchard put one towards the goal. Miller pokes the puck to the corner. Oilers pick it up. McDavid comes off the boards, tees it up. Bouchard deflected wide. Rebound. Scrambling back was Demko as the puck came through the crease. Here's McDavid. Checked. Bouchard keeps the puck in. 15 seconds to go. Bouchard shoots. Missed the net. Draisaitl gets the puck. McDavid mixing it up with Garland. There's in a wrestling match as Draisaitl shoots. Blocked. Frantic.
Oh, man! That is a brutal cross-check from McDavid. He was sour that Garland had him pinned down.
They were in a full-tilt wrestling match.
Garland should have had about 3 penalties, right? He's got him pinned to the ice. They're going to get separated, and McDavid turns around and cross-checks him high. A frustrated McDavid is led to the box here, and the Oilers are furious on their bench. As you can see, Garland and Draisaitl are barking away here. Draisaitl's got this great chance. It hits Forbert as Demko's trying to find it. And here's this scrum. Now look, Garland and McDavid are fighting here for position. There's going to be a time, eventually, that Garland's got him pinned right here. Like, right, this is a penalty. It should be called. At the end of it, he cross-checks him right in the side of the head. McDavid got away with one last week in Minnesota. They looked at this and decided there was nothing here. Marcus Johansson left the game and never returned after that play. They're discussing this at the penalty bench here. The officials are.
Wes McCauley and Chris Lee, the referees.
And so we'll get, as they try to figure out the clock, try to figure out the penalties. Corey Perry is over there having a discussion, as you can see, with Hughes. Here's the tail end of the play. And McDavid pretty clearly gets the stick up and across the side of the head of Garland. This will probably be a better look. I don't really know how that'll be viewed, but I can't imagine it won't be reviewed.
Here's Wes McCauley.
We have major penalties on the play. We'll now go to review.
So the major penalty on review will be McDavid, and they'll take a look at this and have the angles to establish whether it is a major or not. Don't think this is going to have much to do with the outcome of the game here with 2.3 seconds left.
I would assume with the way everyone was into it at the end, that at the very least, the faceoff would, if not come down the ice, would come outside the line, and so you're
correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So they'll sort it out, have a look after assessing a major penalty. They didn't say who to whom, but we believe we know. And that was right at the end of just a frantic, 30 seconds in the Vancouver zone as the Oilers pushed to get the equalizing goal.
I mean, at some point, Garland knows they're near the end of the game, and he's not going to get off McDavid. It's a penalty on Garland for interference or
holding,
whatever you want to call it. That would have been the initial call, and when McDavid gets up, he's frustrated at the end of the game, and I mean, at some point, it's tackling, interference, whatever you want to call it. That's really what they're looking at there.
McDavid's gone to the dressing room. Garland and Myers for the Canucks have gone to the dressing room. And the discussion continues. The officials with league headquarters, and they put the tablet away, and we're going to get a final verdict here. This was, remember, last year in the playoffs, there was a cross-check to the face that cost Carson Soucy a one-game suspension, and it was McDavid on the receiving end of that one. A heated 7-game series that the Oilers won. Canucks won 7 of their 11 games against the Oilers last year. They swept the season series in the regular year, but the Oilers won when it counted most, taking 4 of the 7 in the playoffs. It looked like they had a verdict, and now they're back on the headset discussing things.
Still just 2.3 seconds left, right, Shorty? What are you going to make of this? So, Myers and Bouchard are oof.
Okay, so
maybe they're looking at that too.
Yeah, no, that's as
I mean,
bad.
that's got to be looked at too, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that. I was looking at the McDavid one. There's Evan Bouchard.
Yeah, so Myers had a pretty egregious cross-check to the face as well.
So really, they said we're looking at major penalties. It's both of them.
Now we understand. Here's Wes McCauley.
All right, penalties on the play. 97, Edmonton has a match penalty. Number 57, Vancouver has a match penalty. Everyone else on the ice has minors.
Everyone else on the ice.
That's some housekeeping right there. So match penalties to Tyler Myers and Connor McDavid. Both of them will be reviewed post-game and in subsequent days, I guess.